Then, from the trance of the tremendous glass, and from the throbbing to the single heart, and from the naked spirit's victory, a new and marvelous creation rose. A new and marvelous creation rose. Now, what are the conditions for a new and marvelous creation to rise?
Widening of the base.
Huh?
The widening of the base.
Yes, pardon the base, that is one thing. Surely, of course, there has to be tremendous clasp. In the context of this particular sentence again, there has to be tremendous clasp. Then only a new marvelous creation can. Yes, this creation is there, oneness is there, but then I had to clasp it also. I had to hold it on in me. Tremendous clasp. Unless that tremendous clasp was lacking in the earlier creations. That has come now. Then from the trance of the tremendous cloud and from the throbbings of the single heart. Earlier that heart was not really throbbing, you see, so to say. It was not living, that oneness, you see. And from the naked spirit's victory, naked, bare spirit. Spirit alone everywhere. A new and marvelous creation rose. This is the achievements of the present yogi. What has he done? He has discovered oneness. In that oneness, he has held everything. And then out of that, a new creation rose. So the condition for the new creation to coming out is this tremendous clasp. When was this tremendous clasp made? It was for a long time the process of discovering oneness. For a long time, the process of discovering oneness. After that was discovered, now that oneness is again, discovering of that oneness is a twofold process. You are here, you have taken the station for your activity, inconscience, ignorance, whatever you want to call it. From there you are rising, climbing up, exploring everything, every dimension of this creation. And then you are seeing that those possibilities of the spirit which are there, they must come here. You are seeing that thing as a yogic vision and a yogic future, as a yogic possibility. But still, unless you hold that thing in your clasp, your embrace, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen, you see. So, if you want to say contextualize this description, we can say that from 1908 to roughly 1940, 42 to 30, 35 years, it was to discover, to explore the depths of oneness. And only around 1942 was that tremendous clasp, 1942. This line was written about that time. 1942. Yeah, roughly. This book is. So the whole yogic sadhana which was being done until then was towards this. Unless this is done, there is no question of new creation, new possibility. Tremendous cloud. In other words, it is all right to make a statement that a new and marvelous creation rose. It's a very lovely statement, beautiful statement. It is true. But what is the basis of that rising? The work which is required to be done for that, what is that work? it is this.
This happened during the war,
Yes,
in the middle of the war.
in the more or less in the beginning of the war. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This realization happened during the war.
This, this I will say not realization. This yogic grasp, yogic siddhi, to hold everything in a class like that. Yes, 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 yes. So that is yes.
But it has because it has been written in
42, around
it has
42.
been written by Sri
Yes, yes.
in 1942.
Around that time, yeah. Around that time. Maybe
Must be. So, the new creation only started in 42.
no. New creation would arise only after this tremendous class.
Yeah, so after 42.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you can say, if you want to put the date of birth of the new creation, I will put it roughly 1942.
Yes. I thought it was before.
No, but actual.
But the new creation, it means the beginning of the coming of the Supramanta.
Not coming. He has said new creation rose. Where?
But I understood the Supramanta.
No, this new creation rose. Where?
Well, I don't know. In nature.
No, in the transcendent, in the house of the spirit.
In the present.
In the house of the spirit.
Exactly. It has to come down. It has to come later.
And after it has to come down.
Then it has to be brought
So
down.
he created it in the house of the spirit.
House of the spirit,
In
yeah.
the transcendental person.
Rose where? In the house of the spirit.
Okay, but it rose in the spirit before 42.
No, it was not there. This is a new creation, new. It is not that there is a creation which is newly discovered. It is not that. It is not a creation which is newly discovered. That it was there, yes, I know Paris, I go and discover Paris. It's not that. I have created a new Paris.
Otherwise, it would have just gone on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Love has to become manifest. That's a different.
But then I don't understand 56, the Superman came.
No, this is coming here.
Yeah, that is okay, but still, I mean, the new creation is referred to also as a Superman.
No, that is separate matter. That is a separate, those are separate details.
So, what is then the new creation?
He's going to describe it. Yeah, he's going to describe. He's going. See, basically, what he says that everywhere there is a new creation. Sorry, everywhere there is a oneness. If there is a oneness everywhere, then what is there? Why cannot it be here?
It created the oneness of the transcendental, and then it can.
Why cannot be here? So, in that understanding, with that seed, he is pursuing, he is holding the entire universe now in his class, and the result of that tremendous class is that there is a new creation. As if it would not have but happened. The class is such that it has to happen, not that he is willing to happen. He is making it happen. The very result of the class means that the new creation comes up. Because that oneness, that is the power of this seed of oneness. Seed of the oneness, you see. So, the occult yogic work is here. The plain statement, the plain result of that is here. New and marvelous creation. What is the thing which has actually done? This one. Trance of the tremendous cloud. That is the actual thing he has done. The occult work is there in that. And a consequence, the result, the fruit of that is a new and marvelous creation. So the fruit is bound to come, so to say. It has to come. It cannot but come.
It takes a long time.
Well, That is the yogic power, you see. What I'm saying is, it means that why this new creation did not rise earlier, because the tremendous class was absent. The tremendous yogic class was absent, was lacking something. Why it was lacking something? Well, had the tremendous class been there in the earlier creations, for the sake of argument, assume that there was a tremendous class in the earlier creation, they would have simply got crushed in that class. Those creations would not have been able to bear the pressure of that class. They would not have been able to bear the pressure that class we see. So it was a part of a kind of a wisdom also that this creation did not arise earlier. The condition is a tremendous class. It has to happen. If you are able to bear the tremendous class, then the creation can arise. The earlier creations were not able to bear the tremendous class. In other words, some kind of a sadhana, some kind of a tapasya, some kind of a strong preparation had to be made before they would have been able to bear the tremendous class. That is the condition, you see. So earlier creations lacked that strength to bear the class. In other words, yes, God is very willing to give you all those beautiful things. But you are not in a position to bear them, hold them, carry them. You simply get crushed, destroyed by that itself, you see. So the yogic long preparation had to be gotten through various evolutionary stages. It had to be prepared. So in a way, behind this tremendous class, there is that long occult yogic work which is done by both the nature working from below and the divine power entering into it gradually and preparing the foundation, the base. Both had to be done simultaneously, you see. That is the basic condition. Now, at this point, we can read this new and marvelous creation, something what the mother had said. A new world is born. That is what the mother said in 1957, 10 July 1957. Yeah, 10 July 1957. In questions and answers, this is what she had described. Now, we will quickly go through this one in the context of what we have, these 6 lines here, these lines here, these things. Earlier, as early as 1914, 25th September 1914, Mother speaks of a new world. She speaks of a new world. It does not mean that the world is born. She has the vision, the intuition, yes, something of that kind is going to happen. Is going to happen. So you can say that from 1914 onward till 1942, those 28 years were the years of solid preparation, of making yourself very strong to develop a tremendous class. What does she say? She is addressing the prayer to the Lord. O divine and adorable Mother. She is addressing to the Divine Mother. You see, that is her word. You see. With thy help, what is there that is impossible? The hour of realization is near. Hour of realization is near. You see, she says that, near. She has that intuition. And thou hast assured us of thy aid that we may perform integrally the supreme will. So, see, there are again two things here. There is the assurance from the Divine Mother. But then, there is also the work performed integrally the supreme will. That is the work of the incarnate power of the Mother who has taken birth here on earth. She has to do her work. So, although she has given the assurance as early as 1914 that performing the integral supreme will, that work was the work of tapasya which had got to be done. Thou hast accepted us. Us, whom? Sri Bandhu and the Mother. Us stands for them. Thou hast accepted us as fit intermediaries between the unthinkable realities and the relativities of the physical world. And thy constant presence in our midst is a token of thy active collaboration. So she is collaborating, but the work has to be done by them, by us. And she is telling the Divine Mother, it is not you who is going to sanction, it is the Lord who is to will and sanction. As I told you last time. It is the Lord who gives the sanction. Tathastu, let it be. It is He who utters, not the Divine Mother. The Lord has willed and thou dost execute. Thou dost execute. A new light shall break upon the earth. A new world shall be born. And the things that were promised shall be fulfilled. So those promised things got fulfilled on 29th February 1956. Promised thing, you see. Now, it is between this and the new and marvelous creation, you can see the entire amount of yoga tapasya that had gone by these us, by these. So, if you have to write a biography of these people, it is this which you have to describe, not other silly things. Not only not other silly things, not other morbid things. It is this which is to be described. See. Thou hast accepted us as a speech tremendous. Now, mind well, this is a prayer of the Mother after her coming here to Pondicherry. She came on 29th March 1914. So between March, April, May, June, July, August, almost September, within 6 months. Within 6 months, what a tremendous leap has already taken place. Thou hast willed and thou dost execute. Now, the Mother has modified this statement later on in 1956. Thou hast willed and I execute. She says, I execute. A new world is born, you see. That I execute is a total identification of hers with her, with this thou. Dynamic identification. I will say that it is not just an identification, it is a tremendous clasp of her and she.